Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am Lainey. If you're new here and been here a while, then you know that to get a quiet moment around here with this many people is few and far between. So I came outside to do my video and Ephraim down there decided to mow. So now that's in the background. We had a very busy weekend. Jeremy did a lot of driving back and forth, and we had birthday parties and family in and all of that while I was gone. So I went back to my hometown this past weekend and we'll say tried to make the rodeo, and it didn't work out very well. But I did get a couple shots of the rodeo, and we had some fun things up on our main street. I was corrected several times, even though I had lived there for like most of my life. We do not have a square. So we have a main street. So we had a lot of fun things on our main street, and I took just a couple shots of that. Today, I'm just kind of gonna do some updates from what's going on around here. I'm gonna update on the barn and the gardens, and I think that's gonna be it.
Bring the ribbon, stupid. Who's got a ribbon?
So my tomato plants really are still quite green, but I planted a lot of different determinate or indeterminate. So I think what's going on is that a lot of them have stopped producing. So we're still collecting here and there, and I have one more batch in the house right now. Actually, it's a can. But I'm not seeing a lot of green tomatoes anymore up here in the smaller garden. So I would say that those are probably getting ready to go out. My green beans are, I picked the first round, and usually for green beans you get about 3 rounds. So they're still doing pretty good, and so are my peppers. So here's my green beans.
Look at that pretty butterfly. Jesse,
Yeah, on the zinnias.
Jess.
So these are all the smaller ones here. I had to come back. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I had to come back and plant. So I got a half of a 5-gallon bucket just really right here. Honey, just a second. And so these will be on the second round, but all of this basically will be on their first round here in a little while. My snow peas down here are starting to be big enough to get up on the trellis. So that's pretty exciting. So I have snow peas all the way down the fence here. And then over here, it's really hard to see, but there's some carrots coming up, and I can see some carrots. So I did a whole row of carrots here, and then I did a whole row of like greens and lettuces and spinach and kale and mustard greens and collard greens and all of that here. So some of that's come up and some of it hasn't. Our gardens are in desperate need of some care. So we are gonna do some, you can see over there like the bunch of weeds and stuff that's coming up. Luckily the wood chips, the weeds pull up really easily. So we are going to, in the next few days, come out here and do some garden care because we have to plant some turnips and more greens. My jalapeno peppers, I don't think I've ever grown mammoth jalapenos, but they're such a good size. I have some inside waiting for me if I have time to do some cowboy candy. These peppers are falling over, but they're really nice sized too. And then I have some over here that are turning red. So that's exciting. Oh, also my cucumbers are completely dead and dried up. But I stuck a half-eaten cucumber in the garden a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna show you this. These are cucumbers. So I'm gonna thin them out and separate them out and see if I get anything before the frost. That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're gonna take the golf cart back. Got the boys here. Wanna say hi, boys?
Hi.
All right, this is pure insanity. So I looked up in our zone, which is 7B, if I could leave the potatoes in the ground. And it was like, everything I read said, yes, just dig them up before next spring because you don't want a lot of rain. Well, so I planned on digging them this fall, but they have all sprouted. This was all dyed back and dead, you know, down to the straw. And all these potatoes have sprouted back. So I'm not even sure if that's okay. Like, I've never had that happen to me. So I have no idea. So we do have a lot of weeds in here, like this right here. If you know what this stuff is, you can comment below and let me know because I'm not sure. We have a lot of pokey weed in here. This stuff, woo, look at them thorns. So we're gonna have to come in here with some gloves. See this, oh my gosh, that's such a huge, if that's a good plant to eat, you guys let me know because I'll actually harvest that. But here's my tomatoes back here, and you can see they're still quite green, and they actually still have quite a bit of tomatoes still on them. So we'll see how that works out. I planted this, and I thought this was a zucchini, and it's an absolutely huge plant, and I have no idea what it is. So my guess is because it's so big, it's a pumpkin, but something happened to it up here. So I'm not sure if it's even going to produce anything. The green beans, we let go to seed, so we're gonna start collecting those and getting the seeds out of them. Guys, these tomatoes are amazing. Like, wood chip method is amazing. I don't water back here. This is crazy how green this stuff is. It's pretty rad. All right, so now we're gonna drive back and give an update on the barn. Jeremy's gotten so far on the barn, and he's hoping to wrap it in metal, I think by next week. So that is really exciting. I think this is gonna be our last big project. We have to do some driveway work and dig a ditch, but other than that, and then I think we're gonna start on the camper. There's this tiny little inchworm. Jeremy says it's an eighth worm because it's only going an eighth at a time. It's a baby.
He was wet every year.
It's funny. I don't even know how you saw that.
I was marking my line.
I mean, look how tiny that is. All right. That's what he has done. This is the little side shoot, and there'll be another post here with this all the way extended down. He hasn't decided. He's thinking about adding like a floor all the way across just to have more storage space. It's pretty tall. So this down here will be an enclosed room, and then this will kind of be where the goats can run in, and then that over there will be like parking and whatnot. And then at the top there, he'll have doors on both ends, and that will be where you can put up like the hay and get up there like with big things. So, did you order your metal? Thought you were ordering your metal.
I haven't had time. I'm calling kids around.
Well, that's okay. And then he's covering it with metal. I think he said brown and black. Is that what you're gonna go with? Brown and black?
As of right now, yeah.
All right, the day got away from me, so we're doing an easy dinner. We're doing barbecue chicken and sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna show you how fast this is gonna be. I do usually buy really good organic fryer chickens from Azure, but sometimes I buy chicken tenders. So we are putting, this is 2 bags for our size of the family. We're putting chicken tenders in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. And then you saw in my last video, I ordered sweet potatoes. So we are going to wash these sweet potatoes and we're gonna put them in the INSTAPOT for 12 minutes, I think it is. And that is going to be super easy. All right, so we're just washing these. You don't have to like poke them with a fork or anything. The skins will actually come off these when we cook them. So we're just gonna wash them and throw them in the Instapot. What used to be the thing? Oh, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, to me, the Instapot's a girl's best friend. So you just, you know, have 9 kids and see how much those diamonds work for you versus your Instapot. Easy as that. I can't do it. Should I do it? An Instapot is a girl's best friend. Oh, I forgot the water. We gotta put water in here. 1 cup of water, but who really measures these things? Oh. And that's it. Michaela straightened her hair. It's getting so long. I better back up so you can see how long it is. How long did it take you?
An hour.
An hour. She has really curly hair. I used to have really curly hair. People who knew me as a kid knew I had really curly hair. And that's why I always kept it cut short. But now my hair is like actually kind of fine. But it's stink. All right, so I decided that I'm gonna do whipped sweet potatoes. These are weird sweet potatoes. I've never seen sweet potatoes be this color. Maybe I ordered yams. Anyway, the skin comes right off these when you cook them like this.
I just washed my hands with soap.
So I'm gonna peel all the skin off the potatoes and then I'm going to whip them.
What's wrong with Popeye?
Okay, this one. All right. I'm gonna put in a stick of butter. That was a lot of syrup. That was a lot of syrup. That's okay. Okay, the chicken's out, and then I'm gonna drain it in a colander, and then we're gonna put barbecue sauce on it and put it back in for a few minutes.
Why?
All right, so there's the chicken, and then I'm gonna put this, I get this from Azure Standard, our bulk food co-op, and it is our favorite barbecue sauce.